Tanner, you're 3-4 now. Just kind of what are the biggest things you've learned from when you first came in as a walk-on to now, getting consistent reps with the ones and twos?
Biggest thing, kind of like what you said, consistency is a big thing for me. The coaches, they stressed that to me in the beginning of the season. Not the beginning of the season, the beginning of the spring ball. They knew I had, the athletic ability. They knew, I could do what needed to be done. It was just about, if I could do it consistently. I think the biggest thing for me is I know I can make a play personally, and I just, for me, it was just keep on working at it every day and trying to make sure that the stuff that I, learn in film, learn in the meetings, I apply, actually apply on the field. I feel like, I've been doing that recently and being consistent.
Is it correct you've been cross-training a little bit at strong safety and nickel? Have you been playing a little nickel too?
Yes, that is correct. I have actually been, I think it was the first weekend of spring ball. The Coach Malone came up, talked to me a little bit about nickel. He was saying, we're going to rotate you in and all this stuff. And I was like, at first I was kind of iffy at first because I was so used to playing fast at strong and, knowing my plays. But, when I actually got to nickel and realized what the calls were, it's, you look at it and it's basically the same thing. Zone is zone, man is man. There's a little nicks and knacks here and there. But I think the biggest thing for me was trying to figure out how to move in space. Because nickel, you're more to the field side than the boundary, so it was more of how I'm moving in space, pretty much that, yeah.
How much do you think that kind of contributes to your versatility as a player, where you're kind of working in that you can get called upon to play, not just strong safety, but play nickel and, be a little more available if needed when the season starts?
All right. I mean, well, first off, we got I feel like we have a strong, Jay Lee, Armani Marsh, we're still figuring out at free who's going to be the guy. But I think that kind of sense of, I could be called out nickel or strong is exciting for me. It's exciting. I view it as an opportunity to get on the field as much as I can. If one guy goes down, it's the next man up when your name is called. So I think I just times-2 that by being nickel. So times-2, my name's going to be called. So, yeah.
Looking back to that first year, that crazy COVID year in 2020, you got a chance to play as a true freshman just with all the stuff going on. I mean, how much in hindsight do you think that has helped you get to where you are today, just having that opportunity with, so many weird circumstances and having to kind of persevere through all that?
Right. Yeah, are you talking about this past year?
The first year
the first
2020.
Year. Yeah, the first year, the first year was definitely all experience, me trying to get experience, you know what I mean? I rotated I was able to rotate in a couple of ending of drives if we're up a lot. I think the biggest thing for me that year was learning the scheme of everything. When I first came to WSU, I didn't play a lick of safety. I didn't know. I came in as a walk-on, obviously, but I was a running back my senior year, and I played defense my junior year as a corner. But coming in as a safety, you're in the box now. You're in run fits. You're way more. It's not just man on man. It's not just coverage. It's coverage. Run fits, gaps, schemes, all this. I think run fits for me was a big thing that I had to learn. But luckily, it was an experience year. I learned a lot my first year. I learned even more my second year because with more reps. But yeah, it's been a nice journey.
All right, I got a couple curveballs for you. Best tattoos, best nickname on the team.
Best tattoos, best nickname on the team. For best tattoo, shoot. He graduated already, so I got to give it to the number 2, which is probably Armani Marsh. Yeah, Armani Marsh got a sick, I don't know if you guys have footage of it, but he got a sick one on his. He got a new one on his calf, I think. Yeah, so that was pretty sick.
Do you have any?
I do not currently have any, but now that you mention it, I was actually probably going to get one when I come back for fall, so we'll see if I have a little tribal.
And then best nickname on the team, and do you have any?
Best nickname on the team? Probably. What is them? There's some funny freshman ones. Cisco, I don't know. Cisco, I just call him Sully. Honestly, Sully. It's just funny to me because we're poly and we just have this inside joke, so we call him Sully all the time.
What's it mean?
It's funny. Sully is just like friend, brother in La Samoan. So I'm poly, so me and Cisco and all the poly boys just have our own inside jokes, but it's funny.
What'd you maybe learn about yourself last year, and that you taking forward to this season that you're like, okay, I gotta kind of hone in on this area of my game?
Yeah, last year was, like I said before, it's like consistency. a lot of it was me knowing that I could be in the right spots. I just had to be confident in myself. I feel like a lot of it was I give like a lot of my credit to the old staff, Coach Banker. Coach Malone's been helping me plenty too. Coach Dicker's always been there by my side helping me. Coach Banks helped me a lot in my run fits. My run fits was, I was struggling a lot when I first came up here, and he was always, I thank Coach Dicker for, they yelled at me a lot, but I knew it was all love in the end because I'm learning it. But all that yelling, got me to where I am right now. So I feel like, if I can keep doing that, what I've been doing right now in spring ball, I feel like it'll carry me on through the season, and I'm excited to see what happens.
You said that you hadn't played safety.
No.
Was there anybody that kind of helped expedite your development there? That you credit any players that really helped you get?
Players. He's not here anymore. His name was Daniel Isom. He was definitely one. My older brother. I look up to him. He's like one of my like I said, my older brother. Armani Marsh. He's always been there, and now especially since I've been moving to nickel, he's been pointing stuff out that I haven't seen before. Telling me where exactly I should put my feet, where I should put my eyes. And, it's come down to, I think, a lot. Like Coach Malone says, see a little. I think it's see a little, do a lot, and then see a lot, do a little. So I think, just focusing, getting my eyes right first, and being honed in on, my keys has helped so much.